This week we head into the Eye of Terror as the Iron Warriors attempt to seize control of the Cadian Gate. These pre-orders will go up on April 4th and release on April 18th. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below your thoughts on these pre-orders, and let's take a look at what is coming. So we have the Eye of Terror, Reign of Iron. This is the next set of books for the closing of 10th edition. These will still be usable in 11th, at least initially, until codexes are fully released, but you have the War for the Cadian Gate. In that you'll get 3 books. You'll get Reign of Iron Apocalypse, and Reign of Iron Detachments. This is the next set of expansion books. This will cover Chaos Space Marines, Imperial Knights, Adeptus Mechanicus, and Chaos Knights. You can also pick up a collector's edition of this set if you wish. Both the collector's edition and standard edition will be available while stocks last. For the Iron Warriors, we get Kravik Morn, a really cool looking miniature, some grabby claws, lasers, standard marine gun here on the arm, very nicely done Chaos Warrior, really cool looking miniature. This is a hero for the Iron Warriors. Up next we have the Defiler, a great updated sculpt for an existing model. The old one looks good, but this looks even better. You have a lot of different options for this. So here we have one chest plate with a couple different small guns, large chest cannon, large gun here, and then tendril arms, some crab claw legs, more generic Chaos helmet, but you have a few options as well. So you can make it more of a purely ranged build with lasgun arms, 2 sets of twin linked lasguns, and a gigantic chest cannon, as well as a different head option. And then you also have the option to build them for Chaos God specific heads, where you have Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, and Slaanesh. So you'll get at least 6 heads from this. You have the chest-mounted Hades Battle Cannon or Ectoplasma Destructor, torso-mounted Excruciator cannons or Magma Cutters. You can have a right arm Heavy Reaper autocannon, Hades Last Cannon, Heavy Baleflamer, or Electro Scourge. And you can also do those on the left. Only on the left you replace the Baleflamer with a missile launcher. Very nice. Lots of options there. Up next we have the Mutilators, which are essentially close range obliterators, as far as I can tell. Really nice heavy build, sort of souped up Terminators, kind of grown into their armor. Very cool for your Chaos Space Marines army. Has some customizability with fully interchangeable weapons, so you can build them to look how you want or have some alternates. So if you have 2 or 3 sets of these, you don't have to have them all look the same. There's also an Iron Warriors upgrade sprue, some nice new shoulder pads, nice new helmets, and a few extra weapons as well, which will work with your Chaos Legionnaires and Havocs. Also a new combat patrol for the Iron Warriors, featuring a Warpsmith, 5 Havocs, 5 Chaos Terminators, and 10 Legionnaires. It also includes an Iron Warriors upgrade frame, so you can make them more Iron Warriors themed very easily, and it will only be available while stocks last. Sometimes these stick around, sometimes they don't. I'm not sure how popular Iron Warriors are, and that may vary on your locale as well. There's also Iron Warriors dice, replacing the 6 with the Iron Warriors symbol. Also available while stocks last. For the AdMech, we get Thulia Gould, a very cool looking AdMech character. Has a staff with, looks like multiple connection points. Looks very spindly, which is true of AdMech, but looks really cool. A couple different guns, little cherub with a printout of some Archaeotech little extra gun cherub here. The Archmagos Thulia Gould. It's very cool. There's also the Hastari, which are a fire support carrying heavier weapons than Skitarii. Looks like you have 2 different assemblies, and looks like you can build your leader 2 different ways, which is always nice. A couple different gun options as well. The close range eradication casters or the Fusiliers with pinpoint neutron fusils. Very cool. There's also the Knight Destrier. Very cool new knight they showed off relatively recently. Has a couple different options, 2 different guns, sort of a very large auto cannon, Gatling gun style weapon, which can be replaced with a larger cannon, and the melee weapon can either be this large harpoon or this chainsword. So you can get the Chastiser Gatling cannon, the Frag Bombard, the Bellatus Reaper chainsword, or the Thundershock spear. This is a Questoris pattern knight, which is very nice. And you can specialize for ranged or close combat. Go either way. A couple different poses. Has a pilot as well in 3 different faces. Some nice faces for this Imperial Knight. Really cool looking. There's an Eye of Terror battalion for the Adeptus Mechanicus, which comes with their Dune Crawler, as well as their Scorpius Disintegrator or Scorpius Dune Rider, and an Iron Strider Ballistrarius. Very cool. Like the sort of D-Day style boat they have here. That's really cool. I do like that Dune Crawler as well. This will, of course, be a limited supply, so only available while stocks last. And is based around the new Eradication Cohort attachment, which is included in the Reign of Iron expansion. There's a battalion for Imperial Knights. So you get 1 large Knight Valiant, or Knight Castellan, and 2 Armigers, which can be either built as the Warglaves or Helverns. Nice bundle there as well. And of course, limited supply as well. There's a Eye of Terror battalion for the Sons of Dorn with 2 Repulsor Executioners and 2 Dreadnoughts, 1 Ballistus Dreadnought and 1 Primaris Redemptor Dreadnought, which is an excellent box. If you play Space Marines, this box is fantastic, assuming the price is reasonable, and this will probably sell out really quickly. This is essentially a Space Marines expansion. If you need 2 Repulsor Executioners, this is a great box. If you want 1 Repulsor Executioner and 1 Dreadnought, and you have a friend who wants the other Dreadnought and other Repulsor Executioner, great box to split. This will probably sell out almost immediately, I would guess, depending on price, of course. But if this is priced at the other battle forces they've been putting out, I would imagine this will be about $255 USD, and these 2 tanks are $230. So this will go immediately, and the Dreadnoughts are each about 80-ish. So we'll go very quickly. This box will probably also go very quickly. The Knights are always pretty popular, and their boxes tend to go pretty well. I'm not sure how well this particular combination will go, but I think it'll go pretty well. Again, if it's $255, this box will be a really good value, as I believe this Dreadnought is about $200, somewhere in that ballpark. It's close enough to 200. It may be over 200 at this point. I'm not entirely sure. Not sure on the Skitarii box. I don't know them well enough to say. Of course, all those battalions will supplies last. So there's also a new issue of the White Dwarf, issue 523. Lots of new things for Knights, Chaos, and Imperial. So the Black Library has a few options as well. We have Astrid Thurga, Pyre of Faith, in hardback, ebook, and MP3. Paragon of Faith and Other Stories. This will be a paperback anthology of a few novellas and short stories. Carnage Unending. Again, anthology book in paperback and ebook. Bloodstorm. The Malice Darkblade, book 2, in a new audio format. And then there are some new things on Warhammer Plus as well. The White Dwarf will be delayed in Australia, New Zealand, and Japan. If you are in those regions and want it, it will be delayed. So some really nice things in this week for pre-orders. Not a lot for me personally, but some very excellent new miniatures. Really liking the look of these new Iron Warriors. They look nice. The new Defiler looks amazing. I probably won't be picking one up, but really cool. Lots of nice options. I like that they added some specialty helmets here. Looks really cool. New Mutilators look good as well. And of course, then there's the value boxes. I think most of those will sell out pretty quickly. So if you do want them, you'll probably want to be trying to order right when pre-orders open. As I said, nothing for me personally this week, but there are some very nice new items. So those are the pre-orders. If you have any thoughts on those or are planning to pick them up, let me know in the comments down below. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.